What team are we for golf?
We're not doing golf.
No, I said what team is he?
For hockey.
For golf.
When your team is not in it, it means like you're going to play golf, because that's what you do when you're on vacation. You play golf, and if you're not in the playoffs, you're on vacation basically. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Everyday Geek. I'm your host Dave. It's my co-host Lauren.
Hi.
Behind the camera we have AJ, but he will be non-existent for the rest of this episode. Ow. And then we have our mystery, really embarrassed Toronto Maple Leaf fan here.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna today, as you can tell, is gonna be a NHL playoff preview episode. Today is gonna be part one, where you're gonna talk about the Western Conference of the NHL Playoffs. The teams that are in the playoffs, let's get that out of the way first. It's already been locked up. Anaheim, St. Louis, Nashville, Chicago, Minnesota, Vancouver, Calgary, and Winnipeg are in the Western Conference playoffs. Any of those teams stand out to you, mystery Toronto Maple Leaf fan?
Yes, any of the Canadian ones, like Calgary, Winnipeg, Vancouver. I cheer for them all.
Any of those teams sound like cool to you? Anaheim, St. Louis, Winnipeg, Calgary, Vancouver, Minnesota, Chicago, Nashville.
Those
Chicago.
are U.S. teams.
Chicago.
No good.
Because it's a place too. Someone said it was a place in my
The
school.
Bears.
Well, they're all places.
I know.
Well, I was gonna say Chicago too. I'm actually, I'm not shocked that they did. Actually, I'm all confused by the last conversation we just had. Are there any teams in the Western Conference that are in the playoffs that you're shocked, or that didn't make it, that you're just like can't believe that they're not in?
I'd have to say Winnipeg. With the 4 people in their population, I'm surprised they can put the team together, let alone support it.
The team that shocked me that they didn't make it
Okay.
were the Kings. Defending Stanley Cup champions did not make the playoffs.
That's true.
That shocked me. That they just couldn't make it, even into that 8th spot. They just couldn't do it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that was my shock for the Western Conference of team that didn't make it. Now, what are you thinking out of those teams that are in the playoff, the 8 teams? Who do you think is the best chance, the 2 teams, to maybe make that conference finals?
I'm thinking Anaheim and Minnesota. Their goaltender is just amazing. He's literally stood on his head. I think in 39 straight games, he's won like 30 or 28 of them. I love Minnesota's chances if they can keep that goalie going.
Yeah. The 2 teams I think that are going to make a big splash in the Western Conference, I'm going St. Louis. I think Chicago could be a dangerous team, a team that could surprise you. That's just my opinion. St. Louis, I don't know. I just think that they, I don't know. I just think that they have something. You know,
Okay.
They've been really good all year. They're up there with Anaheim right now as the top in the conference. I just think that they're going to go deep. So yeah, I'm going with St. Louis, Chicago. I think that they can really make a good run in it. Now, out of those teams, are there any teams there that you look at that could be that team that just come out of nowhere and shock?
I'd have to say Calgary. I've always liked their feistiness. They're a team that sort of uses the body and plays more old school hockey than this new style of, finesse and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going with, I want to mix it up a little bit. I don't want to just say the same thing. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go with Winnipeg.
Oh, okay.
I think Winnipeg could be a dangerous team and shock some people. I mean, I still don't know how they're even there. So,
yeah,
I mean, why couldn't
I
they?
never would have imagined them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm shocked. But the last thing I want to talk about with the Western Conference is pick your team. Who do you think's coming out of the Western Conference? Who do you think's going to the Stanley Cup Finals? Mr. Brown, paper bag, you first.
I think Anaheim.
Okay.
Yeah,
Going top
I
seed.
think them going.
Yeah, they're going to be a top seed. I'm going Chicago.
I figured you were going to go with the Bears.
Yeah. You're in the wrong sport.
Oh, sorry. The Blackhawks.
Yeah, there you go. There we
Bears.
go.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Canadians. Well, you think about your hockey, and I guess your
Football
Cool.
fan?
Bears.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
I'm
my team's already out of it, eh?
Bears
So,
are
I'm
not
thinking
a
about other
hockey
sports.
team.
I know they're not. Yeah, I'm going Chicago. Who do you think out of those teams? Pick one that you think's going to win the Western Conference. Ready? Winnipeg, Calgary, Vancouver, Minnesota, Chicago, Nashville, Anaheim, or St. Louis. Pick one team that the name just sounds cool to you.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay.
Because I do have a friend named Louis.
Well, hey, that's
the way to go with it.
That's a reasonable, thing. Like, you have a friend named Louis, so you're going with St. Louis.
What are you staring at?
Well, anyway, that's our wrap up for the Western Conference. That's our ideas, just our opinions and everything. Leave us your comments. Tell us what you think about the NHL playoffs, Western Conference. Again, this is part 1. We're going to have part 2 where we're going to concentrate on the Eastern Conference as well. It's going to be a little bit more talk in the Eastern Conference. As you can tell, it's an Eastern Conference panel here. So, again, leave your comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to look for us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Everyday Geek TV. You guys have anything else you want to say?
I want to say it. I'm going to pull this thing.
No, leave it on.
No.
He doesn't want to be exposed. I don't blame him. Look at the jersey. So on that, we're going to say adios. Catch you another one.